hot, everybody. Yay. And I'm without AC tonight, so it's going to be brutal for me. Awesome.
You say no AC?
Yes. Yeah, you probably don't care. You got AC in Georgia? Come on.
Well, yeah, but I'm going with no AC.
Yeah, it's out.
Live in Minnesota, so we're struggling to break 60 degrees here.
It's hot. It's hot when these
Yeah,
lights.
you're in Texas, you're hotter than Georgia, but I mean, right now it's not too bad in Georgia, so no door.
It's hot.
Yeah, I would want to.
Yeah. Wait for the storms to hit and give some fresh air. Anyway, no one feels pity for me, but that's okay. It's all right. All right, is everybody in? Looks like we have got 5 players. Everybody, don't forget, inspiration for everyone. And we've got everybody, not everybody yet in. Looks like Robert has not popped in. Or we just lost him. Did he disconnect for some reason? Robert. He'll show up in a second. And Becca, you're going to leave us next week, huh? Sadness.
Yes.
What's that?
Sadness. All right.
What does that mean, you leaving next week?
Work is going to start getting in the way, so I won't be able to be here Tuesday nights.
Yep.
Oh, so this is your last week?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hopefully there'll be more D&D in the future.
Yeah, there will be. Most certainly. If we keep twisting Amaya's arm, get her to get her stuff going. But yeah, that's all right. I appreciate the time you gave us anyway. All right, there's Robbie. Okay, so we've got everybody in Discord. Everybody's in Fantasy Grounds. The stream is live, not Memorex. And I believe I turned off all the proper timers. Let me make sure. And I think we can get started then. So they can, yep, timer's off. Okay, let's get started. Our Tuesday night D&D in the back end of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. They are so close to the Dragon Vault, and they were right there and foiled with wanting to kill. And Foligno was just, no, right here is the door, right here. But
Nobody ever listens to me.
No one listens to me. That's right. All right, folks. So I appreciate anybody that's joining us, and those who will come on later. We'll just say hi to you now. Let's do our introductions and pick up, because we had just finished taking out a few lovely little different menagerie of beasts that had started showing up in this old, dilapidated, and rundown but very colorful windmill that has been taken over by a very eccentric artist. Foligno, let's say hi to everybody, please.
Good evening, everyone. I am Foligno, a wood elf druid of the 4th level, Circle of the...
Let's see, Kestrel.
I am Kestrel. What am I? Oh, God.
Okay.
Wizard.
Go ahead, sorry. We stopped on you. Did you finish? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I did.
Okay, sorry. We have Shadow.
I am Shadow, Tabaxi Scout, 4th level, just trying to survive.
Linder.
Hello, I'm playing Linder Balsina, 4th level half-elf bard. Actually, I think we're 5th now, aren't we?
Not yet. Getting close.
Very close.
Did you give us XP last week, though?
No, actually I didn't. Actually, I was just looking at that and go, crap. So while we're doing this, I will bring up the encounters that y'all have gone through and throw those on there. Because I said I would, and totally hooched that one. And last but not least, Quetzal.
I am Quental, a level 4 paladin lizard folk.
Okay. Nicely done, everybody. Thank you as always. And like I said, the group is inching ever so close to discovering the mysterious location of the Dragon Vault, where these coins and this vast treasure is being kept secret. And the Stone of Galore, a lovely stone of knowledge and somewhat sentient power, has revealed to them where this location is at and the lovely keys that are needed to open up the door. And they made their way to this windmill and were searching it and discovered a eccentric artist whose paintings somehow come to life. And that those creatures that have come to life didn't like them in the windmill, so they attacked. But they have thwarted, what do we have? We had a werewolf, we had some rats, and we had
A
There's a
manticore
gibbering
and
something
a
or other.
gibbering
a gibbering mouther, that's right. And you hear large grunting and moving down below you. And you hear some mumbling, a high-pitched voice, basically gibberish, but it seems to be, words that you understand, but it's not making any sense, and it's yelling. And that is where we last left off. Here is the map for everybody. And you are at the moment slightly out of combat. Slightly. In that you know that there's stuff downstairs. So with that being said, what are we doing?
I think we're going to hold on our XP before we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hold for the XP. Oh no, the game started. I'll get to it.
I try
know.
to lure our whatever is down there to come up the stairs after us, and then if we think we can beat it, we can try that. Otherwise, we can go through the hole in the floor in that other room where she went down and just try to get downstairs and/or.
I think we can certainly take it, but it looks like we need some healing done. It looks like you need some hit points, Quetzal. How bad?
I know I'm about halfway.
Let me see. What's the Song of Rest do? 1d6.
That's if you take a short rest, you get an extra 1d6. If you spend a hit. Quetzal, are you out of your own healing? Do you need me to heal you?
I can do my own healing.
I have a potion of healing still if anybody needs it.
I am currently out.
How's that, Shadow?
That feels quite nice.
Alright. Boom.
That's it.
There's some. I'm going back.
Right.
Yeah. So far that's just the werewolf, a mouther, and some rats. Oh no, really? Mommy's coming home now? But what I did not... Oh no, I say the encounter, Miss Shore. No, that's obliterated. Oh, I owe you guys the Dro. That's what I'm missing. I was like, oh, yeah. Yep. That's what I'll go over and look it up in a second. Okay. So what are we doing now?
I'm going to go and take a look at that hole in the floor.
Yeah. That is, it's in this room here. And you look over there and you can see down. You can see down.
And open this door.
Yeah, 1 second. You'll be seeing down. Well, I should be drawing on the damn. You're seeing in this area here, and what you see moving around, you catch glimpses of.
Oh, that's 2 manticores.
and they're pawing the ground and just kind of moving around here. Now, while that's taking place, we go back and you moved over here and opened up. What you will see is, all right, get rid of the party sheet. That's bugging me. Don't need that. The room will open up here. Oh, gosh darn, wrong one. Quit. Okay, turn that on. That's why I'm like, Duff, do you remember how to use Fantasy Grounds? Okay. Small little room. Let me get this. Second floor. It is basically kind of the wall. This curve is the staircase going up, and that's kind of how that wall is. And the rest of this is just a small little room. It is. Let me.
If I'm reading this right, this is directly over the room where you said the trap door was at. You said that room, there's the room downstairs. You said the ceiling was sagging.
That's right. And you look this, and you see, you can tell that this floor is unsafe to walk on if you step into the room.
Perfect.
So yeah, I think maybe we should try to make this floor collapse downstairs, and we can just hop down and then open up the trap door and go.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Let's do it.
And then when we come back up, assuming
like a
we
plan.
haven't been noticed, we can just go out a window.
Does anybody have any offensive cantrips?
Offensive cantrips. I wouldn't count Mage Hand as an offensive.
If anybody walks out there, it's probably going to collapse and drop them 20 feet or however far down into the next room. So we should try to see about making it collapse first. But I don't have any offensive cantrips except for magic.
I mean, I don't have an offensive cantrip, but I've got a solution. I do have Featherfall.
I was going to say I could just walk out there and have someone hold on to a rope.
Okay. We'll give him rope and give the other end to Quetzal and let him walk out there and fall through.
Yeah, it's only about 15 feet. So with the rope, you could be prepared. And Quetzal's doing it. I'm sorry, right? What's this happening now? Or
Quetzal's going to hold it. Shadow's going to walk.
Gotcha. Yeah. So hold on.
Just volunteers both of this thing.
I'm waiting for the
In
dogs
case
to
it
get...
matters,
Go
Shadow
ahead.
weighs 167 pounds.
Nope. You really, Rach? You can make me a dexterity saving throw with advantage when you step into the floor does collapse. You're fine. Yep. And you slide down, and you are now down in the first floor of the complex. And I just had to close my maps. Really, Duff? You dork.
Well, since Quetzal's holding the map and he's lower down, I'll go down the road.
Yeah. And y'all would make your way. Not a lot of room.
Yeah, but I know where the that trap door is at.
Yeah, with the door.
Down
Yeah,
there.
he basically almost lands on top of it.
I
Shadow
will
does.
squish up against the wall.
Uh-huh.
I guess there's probably some rubble we have to move out of the way from upstairs.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah, you have to.
The door's open right there. We'll just throw it out into the other room and then try to get that other door open.
you're trying to open the door into the main.
No, like I said, the door was open to the main room. That's
Yeah.
where we're at before. I never closed it, so we can just shovel the rubble out into the other room.
You can do that. Yep.
And try to open the trap door.
Okay, no, it's fine. You can open up the trap. You do all that, and you open up the trap door, and you will get rid of this map, and let's get rid of encounter the windmill. Okay, converted windmill. Holy moly, K-Duff, get together. All right, heavy stone trap doors in the floor. Like I said, you knew about it, and you pull it up and you look down, and there is a stone staircase that you see descends down into the dark. It's about a 20-foot wide corridor, and it has a lot of steps.
All right, I will touch Shadow on the shoulder and give him guidance and say, "Go get."
And you look down, Folenio, and the darkness goes past your dark vision.
I will head down looking for traps.
They found you. You will start walking.
I'm sure.
Just keep on walking. You're just kind of whistling to yourself. Cat whistle. Not sure what that sounds like.
I'll gesture for everybody else to come down, and I'll follow Shadow downstairs.
Y'all can make your way down. Yep, not a problem. So everybody begins to make their way down, and then you'll get down to the first landing, and then you start heading on down this corridor, and you just keep on walking for a while. Everybody kind of making their mosey along, right? Everybody's down. Anybody anything to do before you all descend into the corridor? Any prayers you want to say?
No.
Any God you want to appease? Any DM you want to
I
bribe?
play with my yarn.
Okay, you can bribe me.
Bahamut cares not for words.
Oh, please. All right. Well, y'all will continue. You've got some apparently, an individual or two that can't see in the dark. Just a reminder.
Well, there's one, but he has his own method of seeing.
Oh, that's right. You're gonna have to light your tail up there, Quetzal.
Time for Charmander.
Yes, get your Charmander going.
Okay. Did I hear him say he was doing that?
I'll do the thing.
There you go. Do the thing. That's right, Quetzal. You show them. And y'all head on down about 120 feet or more. And then the descent stops. And then you have another corridor that's, about, I'd say a good 60 feet that y'all travel until you get to... me bring the mana cores are gone. Y'all left them in the room. And Kaylin's gone. And Shadow. I'm not sure who's... Okay. All right. Yep. You come up to a large set of stone doors. Go figure.
Well, we can't really see anything but blackness.
Well, that's because the doors are right in front of you. I could back you up a little bit more, so y'all can kind of see. Before you are 20 foot high by 20 foot wide, huge adamantine, next I said stone, they're adamantine double doors that have dwarvish ruins carved all over them. You see neither handles nor hinges. Anybody read dwarvish?
That
Oh.
person's not here right now.
We have a dwarf somewhere. She got lost somewhere.
He's on her honeymoon.
She is not where she's supposed to be. He whatever, not supposed to be where he's supposed to
Uh-oh. No one knows what these words say then. But they say...
Let's go under the assumption that we have to provide the keys to this door. So let's get out the beholder eye stalk and the construct eye stalk and the bugbear ears and take them to the door and see what happens.
Alrighty, nicely done. As soon as you get within 5 feet of the doors, you begin to hear mechanism, inside the door, turning, clinking, clanking, voltage things moving back and all that. And the doors all of a sudden begin to, you hear, and they hear this crack in the center, and the doors, you can see it's parting, and they slide back into the walls. And you will then see a vast chamber before you. Dun, dun, dun. Well, actually, you can't see that, so I was almost going to show you that. You see a large stone pillar before you. And there are some age-worn columns that you see.
You said it opens up and there's a column directly.
Yeah, you see that kind of directly in front of you? Yeah, kind of right here.
See off to the sides anymore? Around that.
Yeah, you just see floor. And above you, you can see some kind of chrome. You see stone. You kind of see bits and pieces of stuff laying on the floor.
Okay, I'll glance over at Shadow and then sneak over to the column and take cover behind it and kind of glance.
I'll do the same.
All right, you see into here. And what I see is the bridge. Trying to understand. Okay, so the stone 3, you're going to see this column, and it says it supports a crumbling stone bridges 60 feet over your head. And you can kind of see that up above that there seems to be more ceiling. You see in the alcoves here, where are the rest of them? Okay, well, you're going to kind of peek around here. You see to your left and to your right a set of iron double doors with images of dwarven warriors in plate armor embossed on each door.
Where are the doors at?
Right in front of you.
That's off the side. Okay, what's about that?
And you're seeing more. Wait. You see more floor, more, corridor. And above you, like you said, you can see stone and dropping down and stuff like that. What are you doing? What is that disaster?
That's 60 feet for dark.
Oh, the squares are kind of big, aren't they? Let me what do we say? Unless we're running. Did they put a marker on here? I guess so. Okay. All right, then we'll play it off. All right. You see another wall and stone doors. Same thing over here. You look straight down.
All right, so I'll give a good listen to see if I can hear anything besides. Like, do I hear the breathing of a dragon, for example?
Nope. Nope. Every now and then a piece of stone or something will drop and kind of clitter clatter on the ground. You're looking up and you kind of see, like I said, there's some bridges that span over these column areas. You can tell that they're very unstable. They've taken some damage. The middle bridge has a big 15-foot wide gap in it up above your head. And like I said, they are 60 feet overhead. They cross over this room from east to west. You can tell that there's another level above you. And you see the doors. All right.
So I've started to go around the column here.
Yeah, sorry. I'll move back so I can show everybody. Yeah, it's just more. And I'll even show you this.
So there's more doors in there, or are those walls on the left?
All doors. Like I said, a total of. Oh, here. You can't see them, can you?
So those are doors.
Yes. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 sets of doors. Of double doors.
Are we going to be opening any of these?
What were we told by the stone?
The stone said that there is below the windmill is the vault of dragons. We need the keys, and it's guarded by a gold dragon.
Did it say how many keys?
Yeah,
we
the
used
3.
the keys. We got through the door. So
Yep, that's
we're
right.
past the key.
Correct. Correctamundo.
Gotcha.
So you said there are bridges that are going east to west, up above, high above, right?
Each one of these columns support, just like this.
So how many bridges are we talking about? Three separate bridges?
3 separate bridges. Made of stone, definitely. Like I said, read it back to you again. From what you're seeing, eastern half of the northern bridge and the western half of the southern bridge, you can tell, are falling in. The middle bridge, right above your head where y'all are standing, has a 15-foot wide gap in it. And like I said, they are 60 feet up in the air.
And you said the columns are supporting the bridges?
3 age-worn columns support crumbling stone bridges 60 feet overhead.
Okay, that's not so bad then. So looking at this, I imagine we probably have to do something like go up the stairs and cross one bridge and then cross the other bridge and then cross the third bridge to try to get to the vault, maybe? I don't know. That door?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Try it.
As good as any.
You're opening that door?
I'm going to let the expert open that.
I'll search for traps.
In the tower, please. You don't detect any. Or do you?
Does it seem to be locked?
No. It's awful quiet in here. Nope, doesn't seem.
Quiet.
Doesn't seem to be locked.
Do they open in or out?
They will open inward, away from you. Actually, you know what? No, they'll open. You have to pull the doors open. You can tell that you can pull in towards you. Let's say that.
Then I'll pull it towards me.
Okay, you open up a room. And you will see. And more to the south. You see more of the same. Finally, the floor you see dust. You don't see any type of tracks. You see what looks to be something, it looks a little niche off to the north there. Can't tell. And then it looks like it also goes to the south also. You move into there. Alrighty. Yep. You begin to move in there and you see this lovely fresco on the wall. And I would need, let's see. I need Linder and Shadow to make me some wisdom saving throws, please. Oh, come on. Dang. Yes, this fresco it was calling your name, and it was enticing you to look deeply into its colors and its makeup and all that. And you then begin to see, as it called you, a battle rages of dwarves battling goblins, and it's the most prettiest thing you've ever seen. And then all of a sudden you kind of snap out of it.
Is it painted directly on the stone, or is it on a canvas?
Oh, come on with the details. It's I would say it's just a fresco, so I'm gonna say it's painted on the wall. The nice 20-foot square fresco.
I'm gonna look around the corner.
Did you see that room? More of the rooms. And a little alcove. Yeah, you'll come around and you'll see shut double doors there. And you see what looks to be like an entranceway and a little hall, the wall kind of cuts around.
Don't look at this painting in the corner, guys. It'll try to seduce you.
Hey, Duff.
Yes.
I'm sorry, man, but I gotta go. Something came up, and I gotta go do something.
Okay, go. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, good luck, guys. Talk
Thanks.
to you later.
Yep. Uh-oh. That's all right. We will play. We know how to play him. He shoots things. Okay, so what were you doing, Shadow? Sorry. What'd say, Kestrel?
Oh, and he turns into a bear.
That's right. That's right. A bear or a land shark. All right. You're looking around the corner?
Try to look around the corner.
Yeah, you see a hallway and more. It then turns, looks like it goes. You look and you see a set of stairs going upwards.
Looks like we're heading up, guys.
Kestrel, I need a wisdom saving throw from actually both of y'all.
I did not look at the painting.
It calls.
I heard the warning.
Look at the painting.
It calls to you. It actually didn't even have to look at it. Yeah, actually, it calls to you. Oh, and Quetzal can give me one too. Everybody, the rest of you, wisdom saving throws. Kestrel, you're fine. Kestrel, Quetzal, and Kestrel and Quetzal. Oh no!
Oh
no! Did you want to use your inspiration there, Quetzal?
You have Bardic Inspiration die too, Quetzal.
He does? Why?
I'll use the Bardic
from last session. We were
okay. Yeah, you can use that. You can use that Bardic Inspiration. Roll a d6. Oh. Oh, so close, Quetzal. Quetzal is just drawn to this painting. And
What a weird DC.
He moves up to it and he just kind of steps in front of it and he just stares at it. And he just kind of, you hear this lizard purr, if they could purr, and his tail flaps with excitement every now and then. And he just, you see his eyes dancing across the portrait.
He's having a Ferris Bueller's Day Off moment.
He is just enthralled with this painting and will not move.
I guess we should go pull the lizard man away from the fancy paint.
I'll try to do that.
I will try to help.
Please
Oh
come
no,
with
we're
us.
on the same square.
That's right. Y'all pull, you grab him, and he begins to fight you. Y'all will pull him 10 feet away, and then he will jerk out of both of y'all's grasp and run back right up to put his nose almost touching, and he just stares at it, and his tail thap, 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 thap.
Sounds to me like further rolling is required for that to actually happen.
Well, you didn't expect him to fight you that time, but now if you wanted to try to pull him away now, you can. But he is unwilling to move.
I'm gonna pull harder.
Yes.
Y'all can give me some strength rolls.
You're a strength roll.
Yeah. Quetzal, would you make me a strength roll with advantage, please? Quetzal.
With advantage, whatever.
Oh, whatever.
Direct.
How the hell did you fail that? That is set. Quetzal,
Yes.
you got a 7. I give you advantage on that roll, and you get a 7. Unbelievable.
Because I forgot to click advantage.
Oh, you need to roll that again, pal.
Heck your seductive paintings.
Ah, so there you go. Quetzal breaks free, and he runs back.
I will try to grab him and pull him away myself.
I want to slap the shit out of him.
You gonna hit him?
Just enough.
That will break the charm. But now he has a level of exhaustion on him. He's very tired.
Someone needs a nap.
Yes, he does. But, yep. He, from that and the slapping breaks him out of it, but he is now very tired. And he has
Should we take a nap?
only way to get rid of that is a long rest.
You're a long rest.
Shall you venture forth?
I think there's a
One
spell that
second.
can do it as well, but I don't think any of us have it.
Less restoration
I-
could, yeah.
Nothing like that.
Quetzal, can't your lay on hands remove effect?
He can spend 5 points.
I only have 1 point.
Did you use it upstairs some? Oh, wow.
I used it to heal myself. I had 19 points of damage.
He did.
Do you get that on a long or short rest?
That's a good question. Divine health?
Long rest.
Yeah, I lay in hands. A long rest.
Of course. Everything's a long rest. Who needs short rests at all?
Apparently, y'all just can't use them.
Does
It won't do anything.
Damn 5e rules. How dare they?
Does Florian have lesser restoration memorized?
Let me see. Let's see. Prep spells. He doesn't have it. He has it, but he doesn't have it prepped. Oh, you roboted. Uh-oh. Reconnect, Robert. You roboted. Por favor. Oh, I need to put my other bot on. I totally forgot since things are all messed up here. Oops. Really, updates? Okay, come on, Discord bot. Thank you.
Is this any better?
There you go. Yep, much better. Okay. That'll put everybody back in order on the deal. Okay. That being said, well, I said that one. Why is Shadow lighting up when I'm talking? No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really, sometimes OBS, you piss me off.
But maybe it knows something you don't.
Yeah, it's not faux.
It's weird. He's only lighting up on Twitch. He's not lighting up on Discord.
Well, that's good. My bot won't light up when it's me talking. Wait. Robert, say something, would you?
I'm saying something.
Yeah, but it's, who knows? It irritates sometimes. And not much we can do about it. So, that being said, we've got a game to play. Oh, okay. So you got Quetzal. He takes care, he is exhausted. Shadow, you went around the corner. You see stairwells going upwards.
Let's go.
I'll head up looking for traps.
Follow behind.
All right. And here, let me just kind of put y'all are kind of like this. I don't know who's going next. I'll just... All right, you've got a stairwell and you don't detect anything, and you come up and you see a landing, and then you see a little corridor glancing off to the east.
Why does everything around here have tile floors like an old school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I'll continue forward and I'll look around the corner.
All right, so what you see, looking down, there are 3 pillars that run down the length of the hall. You can see one just out of the side there, and they look to be carved stone warhammers with their square head pressed against the floor. You see along the western wall, about halfway down, there's some cracks of tile and stains on the floor. There's some type of mosaic. Something's painted on the wall, and part of it looks like it's been broken off. And then you've got 3 archways that you can tell they're crumbled kind of in, and what you see from there looks to be the bridge. And actually, the mosaic, because you kind of see it crumbling and it's right. See some stuff kind of falling on the floor. Upper corner of it looks like maybe it's broken off. But broken away the stone from where the mural was painted on.
Yep.
Oh, you look down that way. I'm sorry. So you're going to see basically let me look at this. So you're seeing a stone bridge, and over in that section over there toward the eastern side, you can see it sagging, broken off. It looks very unstable. And you see on the other end a door.
Let's check the other one.
You'll see, and you can see your vantage point. All right, you stand in there, and you're going to see down, and in the middle is a large 15-foot gap. And while you're standing there, you are also minding your own business.
What?
You hear, oh, hold on. A whoosh of air just right over your right ear. Your hair kind of flips up, and you see as you're, looking, past you, you feel this form, this black ooky pseudopod just shot right past your face, and you smell the overpowering stench of acid. And as you turn and look at where you're at, you begin to see this black, oily ooze stuff is just pouring out of the wall. Bleh. Y'all can roll me initiatives. Where's Foley? Let me give me his. All right, everybody rolled up. Isn't that nice? Wasn't that nice of him to come out and play? Questral.
Shooting it.
Why do you want to shoot the ooze?
It's gross and oozy.
It's a bad friend.
Uh-huh. Not a good friend.
And you notice that when you hit it, your bolts slam into it and then just corrode and just melt away.
That's not good. That is.
They're not retrievable anymore. Just so you know. What's he gonna do? Let's see.
Would I assume that the same thing would happen if I stabbed it with the sword?
You don't know? You can find out though.
I would assume so.
Make me a Arcana check, Kestrel. Damn, excuse me. I'm gonna say you skipped that class, Kestrel. Folinia will lean over to you and go, "It's got to be magic weapons that keep it from corroding. Just so you know."
Uh-huh.
He gives you a wink.
Which we don't have.
Since he's not here, I get to play him however I want to. He will. Since Linder's up there feeling like he wants to do battle, he's going to.
I'm just not ready to disengage yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so all of a sudden you see the outline form of this creature just kind of light up in this lovely greenish purplish fire dances across it, making it really purty. And he lets you know that that's a good thing. Linder, go get it.
Well, I don't want to lose my sword or my dagger.
Bleh, bleh. What would you like to do?
I think I'm just gonna have to take the op attack and step away.
All right, so you're going to step away. Actually, let me lock tokens. Let's see. He will pseudopod you, and once again, it misses. Okay.
Thoroughly wrecked by my mediocre AC.
Don't they know who you are? Why didn't they write the rules better? You know? No. Trying to make him happy. You can't make him happy.
I'm perfectly happy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Put him in the kitchen. You know. The next group, I'm going to make them play. They're going to have to create menus and all that. They're going to have to do a lot with the tavern before they can venture out.
Not sure why I rolled advantage on that.
He's got fairy fire. He's lit up.
Oh, in that
That's
case,
why. That to be
thanks for
why.
clarifying.
Folenia leans into the ear. That's why. Kitty cat. Yes. And your arrow.
Oh, hey. You can use your Bardic Inspiration die to add to your damage because of one of my feats.
Did you make it combat?
Yeah, it's Combat Inspiration.
It should be coded that way then. When did you just get that? Let me see.
No, I've had that forever.
No, you have not.
Yes, I have. It's on my sheet right here. When you join the College of Valor,
Yeah, we just need to change it.
Use your inspiring presence to do that. There's some.
Yeah. I need to change it to combat inspiration. That's all. I just need to change the title so you know. Yeah.
So an extra 2 points of damage.
Huzzah!
No, it ignores it. Sorry.
That's uncool.
And I can't remove the Bardic Inspiration from me.
Because Linder, once they use it, you have to remove it. You can just go to him, click on his little winged booty. There you go. All right. Anything else, Shadow?
I will say... Actually, let me check one thing. I don't think I get that until next level, so here we go.
All right, this thing moves along, and it basically half is on the wall, half is on the ground, and it moves right at Linder. Blah. And it slaps Linder in the face.
Oh, it finally hits me. How about that?
And you're gonna talk smack to it about that?
Yes.
Ooh, that hurt. This little big pseudopod came out and just dropped right in front of your face, and this little one came out in the shape of a hand and went pat 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 pat, and did a little like a Three Stooges, and poked you in the eyes, and then said, "Take that with you, Quetzal." Quetzal wants to go back down to the painting.
Well, the painting may be safer than this.
Quetzal. Now he's gonna step up. Okay.
We're gonna let our bard tank for us.
I have
Cyber.
literally 1 hit point. Let's not do that.
What's going on,
Oh,
Cyber?
look at that.
Oh,
I have 8 hit points.
You feel so refreshed.
Big time refresh.
Oh, were you moving over there? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Were you moving there or here?
I was moving, taking another step after I healed Linda.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Kestrel.
Um,
What you gonna do when the black pudding comes for you?
I'm gonna shoot it. I have a lot of arrows, so I'm hoping. Oh, yay. I can move through Linder to over here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
Awesome, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. He is going to.
Does he have shillelagh?
Let me look. He doesn't have it prepped.
That's a cantrip, so it's not a preppable item.
Then he doesn't. Nope.
How dare you not have shillelagh?
He has guidance, druidcraft, and magic stone. What does magic stone do? You touch one of the building with his magic. He can throw the stones.
It turns stones into magic missiles, kind of.
So you touch one of
that
3
might be something you
pebbles. Yeah, he's going to do that. And it's a bonus action. That's right, Cyber. Good to see. All right, so he open this up. He makes a cast a stone and he throws it. And he hits it. And gives a whopping damage. Max damage. Yeah, baby. All right, isn't that nice? Okay, so yeah, he can do that. You touch 1 to 3 pebbles and imbue them. So
he too has a bardic inspiration die from last campaign or last session.
But you bonus action. So what you can touch? You can't just throw 3. It's less not. Is it like magic missile? You throw 3 of them or just 1 at a time?
No, 1 at a time.
Okay,
One at a time for those.
gotcha. Okay, Linder.
Well.
Disengage.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I kind of don't want to take the op attack because I might
That's
die.
what disengage is for. Disengage means he can't do an op attack.
I don't even see that on any of my sheets.
It's just a movement.
It's a standard ability.
Yeah, you can disengage
Cool, I'm
and move
gonna
back.
do that. Where do I go?
Behind me.
Great, I did that.
There you go.
I'm also going to drink my potion of healing.
Looks like you're feeling a little better.
Beautiful.
Shadow.
And now, let's do this.
Bleh. All right. When that happens, actually, never mind. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Not teasing.
I don't like that tease.
I know it looks to Kestrel. It misses. Quetzal. Hit. Burns it. Kestrel.
gonna move over here.
You get an op shot from it?
That's fine.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna use a cantrip, lightning lure. Target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet towards me. And then take 1d8 lightning damage.
Well, you have the save on you.
Yay.
You should have all that in front of you.
Oh wait, okay, I need to. It wasn't, I didn't have actions on it.
Yeah. It succeeded.
Well, darn, never mind.
But you give it some damage, right?
There is some damage.
Okay. When you do that, it hits. You see the lightning kind of sizzle across its body, and then all of a sudden, it
Where?
splits into 2 entities. There are 2 of them there now. As your lightning coursed through it and split it right down the middle. And the rest of the group gives you the WTF look.
Why did you do that, Kestrel?
I didn't know that would happen!
Does only one of them retain the fairy fire?
Nope, they're both lit up. Actually, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we'll give it to them both. What the hell?
Oh,
where
gee,
was- Hey now, don't get lippy, Sunshine.
You know that's my job. Right?
Who had the fair? Whatever. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me give that to. Okay. All right. He throws another stone at it and goes, "Way to go, Kestrel! Way to go! Don't you know lightning splits them in half?
No.
Did you go to class or not, Linder?"
No.
Bye-bye. Yeah, minimum damage. Woo!
We need a Kestrel image of face palms. Shadow.
I will continue firing with my bow.
You do that. Oh, that was
Wow,
a
hit on a
hit.
10.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, their AC is so bad.
It's like your food.
It's been like a theme for the mobs that we've been fighting lately. It's just big hits but bad AC.
Alright, this thing will slap. Pencil hits. Oh no. Hits Quetzal. This thing will move over here. Oof.
Yikes!
Now let me make sure that it splits.
Does it keep doing the same damage if it splits?
Yeah, it looks like it's a large. It went to medium, and when a pudding that is medium or large is subjected to lightning, yeah, it splits into 2. Each pudding has some amount of hit points, and new puddings are only one size smaller than the original. And this thing was large, and it's split to medium, and it looks like it retains. Let me make sure.
Seems like a medium pudding would do less.
In addition, does not say. If there's, because normally they would code it, if it's like half, like in a swarm,
Yeah.
if it's half down, you take this damage, but no, the pseudopod gets all this bludgeoning and acid damage. So,
That's too many.
no, there is no. Let me make sure. Yeah, it doesn't. Let me see. Let me look in the other. No, that's just other stuff on oozes. So, it is still
Monster
hitting
manual?
with the same punch. So it's coated in the black pudding. Yeah, it just splits, but it doesn't say anything about it. It just says it takes a hit point damage. It doesn't get all of it back. It's there's an amount that it gets back, but it doesn't say about it loses its punch. All right. Quetzal.
I would have thought it would have just lost a damage die just based on losing a level, like a.
You would think that I would think that if it was a large and like went to a smaller creature, yes, or medium went to smaller, but what it doesn't say anything about once it splits what happens to its damage.
I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark.
Why don't you bite it?
Please don't bite it. I don't think I want to see the results of that either way.
It succeeded.
Lame.
Well, that's my turn.
Kestrel, is you're seeing stars.
Yep. Kind of sucks. I'm gonna stab it.
Uh-oh. The dagger stabs. All right.
And then I'm gonna use second wind on myself.
Okay. Yep. And your dagger makes contact, and then you look down, and part of the blade is melting away. And you've just now got a -1 penalty to your damage rolls on the dagger.
He can keep the dagger, that's fine.
Well, you're still holding your
I
hand.
have 2 daggers.
Yeah, well, this one's got a little bit of damage on it now. He will chunk another rock at it. Pap! Hits the thing in the head, and it collapses into a pile of gooey oil. He goes, "That's how you do it." Linder.
I'm gonna move up here, and then I'm gonna shoot it with my bow. Huzzah!
Shadow.
I too will shoot it with my bow.
Huzzah! Yes!
Beautiful.
If only I could do more.
Oh geez, if only those Bardic Inspiration dies worked on this for some.
Anything? And it sees Kestrel limping, looking dazed. Oh, it missed. Quetzal.
She needed that.
I'm using a bonus action to move Hunter's Mark from the one that just died
Yeah, it's fine.
to the new.
Yeah, that's fine. Hit. Splatters. All right. And it becomes
Wow!
just the acrid smell of acid is in the air.
I think we could use that short rest now.
I'm thinking yes.
Yes.
I'm thinking not. No.
I'm thinking yes.
You don't need no stinking short rest.
We do need that stinking short rest.
Do they need the stinking short rest? They don't need the stinking short rest.
Hey guys, Song of Rest. Have an extra
Okay.
D6.
Yep, you can fire that off as they take. Now they have to take they have to use healing die to get that, Linder.
Yes, we do have to use a healing die, but I will use one so that the one.
Yeah, and Kestrel has to use one too if she's yeah. So hold on a second before you keep flapping those out there. Who'd you give it to so far? Shadow and Kestrel. Okay, all right. Quetzal can use one. All right. Oh, nicely done. Whoever rolled that. Get out of town. I think you can give one to. Did you give one to Quetzal yet?
I did not.
Okay, he gets one. All right, there you go.
And then I have to do my main one yet.
Okay, all right.
Is that the hit die on my main page?
Yes, down at the bottom. Max.
How about that?
Oh, please, no. Okay. Watch where you step. There's a lot of goo on the floor.
All right.
I'll unlock tokens for a second. Yep. Nothing happens when you get close to the fresco again, Linder.
Gingerly around the goo.
Yeah. All right, Shadow. Another bridge. And closer to you, you see that the bridge of it looks like it's in trouble.
That one looks to be the safest if you want to give it a shot.
I figure that one of us should go across, probably me, with a rope, and someone else hold on to it while they're on safer ground.
That sounds like a thing we can do.
Quetzal should probably be the one with the rope. He's the strongest.
I mean, we could just have multiple people hold the rope.
How much rope do you need?
Enough to keep me from falling 60 feet.
They're only
Probably
50
want
feet.
to fall less distance than that. So.
A single rope is only 50.
We can tie them together.
You could.
Well, we don't want him to fall the full 60 feet. We're not.
No,
bungee
it just
jumping.
has to be long enough for me to keep getting across, and short enough that I don't plummet all the way to the ground.
Yeah, so let's just do that.
Well, you move out there and you get about that section in the that whole section, and you fall and swing back. I do need a dexterity saving throw with advantage, please, or you will swing like a pendulum and hit the wall. Okay. But now, yeah, that whole, let's see.
Can you show the spot?
Yeah, I'm trying to see where, okay. Alright, let me back up. Let me see what this says. Either bridge, okay, so this western half, basically this whole section collapsed.
Jeez, 20 feet of it?
The whole section. Yep. Gave way. So you pull Shadow up, and yeah, you're standing there on the ledge looking out across.
Can we use our bows to fire a rope to the other side and try to catch it on something?
It's just stone corridors.
I'm aware.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
So it's just a straight drop off the side. There's no anything on the side of the bridges. It's just a
Collapses. They collapsed. Completely torn away.
I think I can make it over there.
I believe in you. You want a guidance die?
I'm feeling good about this decision.
No, I think I can do this. I don't know if I don't think I need the guidance. I'll grab one end of the rope and Duff. Misty Step allows me to teleport.
Yes, it does.
Feet.
Yes, it does.
So I want to do that.
Can you
Very
take
nice.
the rope with you on the Misty Step?
It
Rope
doesn't
over
say I can't
afterwards.
carry anything.
No, I'm just wondering why. Yeah. So is this a feat you have, right?
Yes.
Because I didn't. I thought
It's a racial
racial trait. Okay. You didn't have. I was trying to think. I thought I'd coded it for you. Where did it go?
It's the name is Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not
there
called
it is.
Misty Step.
Yeah, that's where I was looking. Okay. Yeah, you most certainly you could.
All right. I'm here, assuming I still have the rope in hand. And
Yes,
someone
I'll
else
allow
holding
that.
The other end.
Yep. And what are you gonna do with the rope now?
I guess whoever wants to come across.
Think you
Can?
can hold it?
I think so.
I'll attempt, I guess.
Who's the lightest among us? Can get to the
Probably
other side
me.
of this.
Unless it's you, Linder.
Let's see. I never marked down a weight, apparently.
Linder! Cheater.
Now you can help me hold the rope.
Well, considering I'm the second strongest among us, yes.
Perfect.
The rest of you cross and fall in. Are we all crossing
Well, that's
over?
one way to end the game.
I know. That's game over. Quetzal just kind of hangs on the rope. Y'all can move across.
We'll have to pull him across.
Yeah, but what's the other end of the rope over here doing?
Well, he has
He's
it.
going to have to kind of swing down.
He's going to
It's
jump.
only about 20 feet long.
It's
We'll all hold on the rope. He'll swing down and we'll pull him up.
Okay, just climb up the side, right?
and so there's no rope over here anymore.
Nope, we have it on our side now.
Okay. Quetzal, I need a dexterity save with advantage, please. Okay. He does a pendulum maneuver and slams into the wall. Looks up at y'all. Tongue sticking
He's
out.
good.
What?
Like, we'll pull him up.
I mean, at this point, should we? That was pretty odd.
We need someone to tank because you don't do a very good job of it.
That's true. That hurt pretty bad.
Quetzal, you look down to there, and before you is an adamantine door.
Ooh, fancy.
It has no lock or hinges on it. That you can tell.
For traps.
Who's got the keys?
I think Flamingo
Millennial?
will have.
Yeah, he's got them. What do you want me to do with them?
Present them to the door.
He walks up, pulls each one out, holds it up, waits, taps on it. Nothing happens.
Okay.
He's the one that had the most most information on what to do about these.
Well, he believes that the keys you used are already been used on the front door.
I don't think is the door even locked? I don't think you said
This door? You can't the door, you can't tell. It's just a big adamantine door. You see no lock or hinges on it.
Check for traps, Catman.
I will check for traps.
In the tower, please.
Well, Felonio would give me guidance first.
Fine, if you need it. There's the Skittles.
Or I could.
And I'm going to have a lemon drop. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Cracker Barrel lemon drops. I love them.
Oh, I thought you meant the drink.
You aren't sure. This door is pretty solid. You can't see anything, but you're uncertain. Shadow.
There doesn't appear to be any traps, but there also doesn't seem to be a way of opening it.
That's true.
Is this magic? Is it a magic door?
Don't know. How you gonna find out?
Who's got knock?
I'm gonna Arcana check it.
Well, Arcana check just tells you. Yeah, do I want to give it away or not? I don't know. You know.
17.
Oh, but your ability that recalls lore about spells and magic items and all that, but it doesn't say anything about big adamantine doors. So you have no idea. If only there was a way to detect magic.
I know, crazy, right?
Oh, Foligno says, step aside, step aside. He happens to have it. And he casts it. And he will detect that there is magic on this door. And the door lights up. It is locked with magic.
Who's got knock?
I do. But that's my last level 2 spell slot. If I use it.
Well, it's pretty much that, or we're stuck here for a while.
I mean, we can get back across the same way.
Your racial trait, I think you can only use once.
Yeah, you can't use it again till a long rest.
I feel safe here. I feel like we can long rest right here.
8 hours.
That's what I'm saying.
If only you could. Gosh darn.
There's a locked door on one side, a 20-foot gap on the other.
Yeah,
Who's
but y'all
gonna hurt
started
us?
this after you started this in the morning after a rest in the inn. So unfortunately, you're unable to do a long rest at the moment.
I'm gonna need knock again to get this door back open once we go through it, because knock only disables magical locks for a certain amount of time. It's 10 minutes.
Well, once we get it open, we can deal with it.
Alright, knock it is.
You cast it on the door?
Yep.
Bam! You hear, and all of a sudden it just swings open for you. And what you see in this room is there are more dusty frescoes lining the other 3 walls, and they look to be dwarves, smiths, dwarves working at big forges. In the middle of the room is an iron anvil that sits atop a raised stone block, and there's cobwebs, old and just everywhere, just hanging down, old, don't look like they've been used in a long time.
Don't like that at all.
And there's
this is not
something
right.
written in the front of the stone block facing you, and it says, let me grab it. How would you know, Linder, if you only...
I can identify languages by looking at them. I just don't know what they say.
Well, you're pretty certain it's dwarvish because there's dwarves on the walls. There's an anvil.
Anyone have comprehend languages?
We already went over this now.
No.
Something tells me we need to strike the anvil, though.
Move into the room. Yep. And you're just, these frescoes look pretty nice.
Sure they do.
You can.
How nice do they look?
Hold on, Quetzal. I'm going to put you out. Whoever's looking at one can make me some perception checks. Shadow, you're looking at the one to the south, and there's a dwarf that's got his arm raised up, this, getting ready to bring this hammer down on top of the craftsman's work that he's, hammering at. But then it's really strange. You look, and you can tell that that hammer looks like it could come out of the wall. It looks like it's actually a hammer that he's holding, a real one.
I'll reach over and try to pull it out.
When you pull it out, there's a hammered shaped indentation in the wall. And you look, and etched on the side of the hammer that was facing the wall, there's some dwarvish ruins. And they say this.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay.
Oh, the first word of each one is the same.
Interesting. I guess I'll go look at this one.
The dwarf is busy. He's holding some tongs, and he's got a piece of hot metal that he's bringing out of a forge. Looks like to drop onto an anvil. Nothing seems out of the ordinary on this fresco.
It saddens me so that you didn't finish that Freudian slip.
Baby. I ain't giving it to you. Nothing free in life, baby.
And I'll look at the north one as well.
This dwarf is sitting there, clearly having finished working on something, and in one hand he has what looks to be a axe head, that has freshly been made, and in his other hand's a stout pitcher, a mug of ale, like he's enjoying his from a hard day's work. Nothing looks out of the ordinary on this fresco.
I say we strike the anvil with the hammer.
I'll hand it over to Quetzal for that.
Yes, because he's the most dwarvish out of us all.
He's the strongest of us all.
Quetzal, they gave you a pretty hammer.
Whack it.
Cool. I guess I'm hitting the end.
You do?
Sure.
Wham! And he brings it down, and you expect to hear just this concussive, because you're all close quarters in this room, and he hits it, and for a brief moment there's not a sound, and then all of a sudden there's a bing, and it just kind of reverberates in the room, and this white light kind of begins to form a ball right where when the hammer hits the anvil, and it begins to move out and out and out, and and it reaches the room, and this white energy just kind of crackles through each and every one of you, and then y'all just kind of, oh, that was refreshing.
How refreshing.
Please say it was long rest refreshing.
Oh, I see
That's
it.
what I was wondering.
What do you feel, Kestrel?
I feel like I feel like so good, like I gained 10 temporary HP.
You did, Kestrel. Your wounds heal a little bit, and this life force kind of courses through you, as though you could take extra damage. You could take things head on and survive.
I can take on anything.
That's right. Don't they know who
You're
you
gonna have
are?
to jump down now.
Hey. And the hammer, when he hits it, and it sticks to the anvil and will not
Oh, so we can't do it again.
detach. Sticks there like Thor's hammer.
Darn. Hoping that was repeatable.
Let's just waltz through the rest of this thing with 200 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Sorry. You can try.
No, it's not.
But Quetzal tries to pull, and nothing happens. The hammer will not detach from the anvil.
What if I like bang on it with my fist?
You may lose your temporary hit points.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm gonna pull out my light hammer.
Okay, and
I'm gonna hit the anvil again.
it hurts your eardrums. Wham, bam, and it's so loud, and it's like, you could very well have just taken everybody's temp hit points away, Quetzal. They look at you. Please don't do that again. That hurt.
Probably not, though. That would be me.
Nothing happens. Other than you create a lot of noise. Just so you know.
All right, well, we can't get back across this gap without some serious shenanigans.
If only you had pittons that you could have driven into the stone floor. But no.
I mean, we have arrows.
No one's got pittons on them? Really?
I don't think so.
I'm looking in my inventory now. Nope. No pittance.
No one took
You're not.
pittons.
I've got some soap.
I have yarn.
Oh,
We'll be
that's
very
so
clean when we die
funny.
and starve here.
We could all feather fall back down to the floor below and then come back up the stairs.
Well, you could tie in the rope, at least want someone's rope off somehow. I'm not sure how you're gonna. You got nothing actually to lodge it to, so it's 60 feet down. Yeah, but you're gonna have to use two pieces. You're gonna have to do two sections of rope, so two of you are gonna have to give up rope.
That's fine.
But you
Does
could then.
everybody have rope?
It has
Yeah,
50 feet on it.
everybody's explorer pack should come with 50 foot of hempen rope.
Sweet. Let's do it.
Okay, so who's going to give up the rope?
I don't mind ditching mine. I hardly use it.
Okay, okay, so that'll allow, and that will then throw it off and down the edge, and it will just barely, inside 10 feet, you just let go, and you will drop back down to the first level.
How far down is it?
60 feet from the bridge down to the floor. And so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, so barely this rope tied to the anvil and down, you're going to have 10 feet. And I'm not, you can drop and not be hurt. I'll allow that, to drop down to the floor. That's what you want to do.
Okay.
Unless you want to roll for it, Shadow. You're going to make me roll. You can roll a dex check if you'd like.
Be like that.
Not yet.
Okay. And just checking. If you want me to follow the rules, I was just going to grant it. I was going to be a nice DM.
I'm gonna wait until I have a few more abilities.
There you go. All right. Yep. Boom.
Should we just go straight back upstairs?
There's not much else for us to do, right?
Yeah.
Let's
check out
take
the
the
other door.
closer door instead of the further door.
Okay. Should we try this one?
Yeah, you look down, and now the other section of the bridge looks like it's in trouble.
Do the old rope test again.
Sure. However, this time I might try to do a running leap over.
Sounds good.
So I'll run to about this part and then try jumping across.
Hold on, let me check here before I approve that.
Inspiration, or not inspiration, sorry, guidance. Drop a guidance die on you. If I can find it.
And in case it matters, I am skilled in athletics.
Yeah.
And acrobatics, for that matter.
Why can't I find it?
Athletics roll. Shadow.
Found it.
Thank you.
He falls. He hits it, and he barely keeps his balance on his tippy toes on the edge as whole section collapses.
Okay, at least we have a rope across now, so we don't have to try to do something else.
You have no maneuvering room.
Check the door.
That is
behind
true.
you, I guess.
I'll check the door behind me.
The door. It's another adamantine door you're staring at.
Does there appear to be any way of opening it?
Not from what you can tell. You can check it, but with looking at it, you don't see any hinges or locking
I am
mechanism.
going to search it.
You touch it, and it just swings open.
Beautiful.
You like how I did that, folks? Isn't that funny? I thought it was. Crickets. I heard that. All right. All righty. What you see? The door swings. Actually, it pulls in. It goes into the wall. Sorry, it doesn't really swing in. There is a 10-foot tall painted statue of an armored male dwarf. Yeah, thanks, Sliber. Wielding a battle axe and wearing a mask. And he stands at, this is a 20-foot tall room. It's a 10-foot tall dwarf statue. In front of him is a adamantine. Basically, you can see a door in the floor, and it has a pull ring on one side of it.
Okay.
And you can see that the statue looks like you're looking at it the way the feet and the way it's standing. It looks like it was kind of like carved there, because you don't, it looks like it was, one big old block, or how the stone was, because there's no cracks underneath the feet. It's just like solid stone. Melds, the feet meld to the floor,
I'll look at it for a moment, but then I'm going to turn back and hold on to the rope to see about getting someone else across with me.
You have to step into the room to do that.
Well, that's
I
not
do
foreboding at
That's
all.
fine. Man, you step in the room. You can hold on to the rope and give somebody a dex check to scurry across. Whoever wants to come over and join you.
I'll do it.
Dex check
Indeed.
with advantage.
Millennial will totally give everyone guidance, right?
Oh, faux lineal, you know. Oh, faux lineal. He gives guidance out like it's just freebies. Who's he giving this to? There we go. Well, he's already got guidance. Can't have guidance twice.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
Cheater.
Gonna stack it up.
Oh, no. Oh, what was that for? What was that?
I forgot advantage the first time.
But that's just a regular 17. That's not a dex check, though.
Oh my gosh, just add it up.
We play by the rules here, sir.
That is a 20.
No, you don't add them together, Bonsai Brett. Oh, you're doing the 17 and 3. Yeah, whatever. You know what? You need to go back to cooking school. When we're done here, you're going back to school, and you're going to like it, okay? I don't want any lip, okay? While they go play for a while, you're going to be working. Fine, he comes across.
Yeah, you don't have to target your dice in paper, so whatever with all that.
We use Fantasy Grounds like it's supposed to be, and you just behave.
I do what I want.
Oh, he's calling me out. No, really, my long-term players should tell you what happens when you do that. It doesn't bode well for you.
I wouldn't really call that a call-out.
We have some artists who will make Linder look really pretty.
I'm ready.
Oh. Shall we give him the donkey ears, Becca?
You already look pretty pretty.
No, no one deserves the donkey ears.
You had them forever.
Very nice.
I know.
You wore them with honor.
Trying to find a way to get rid of them.
All right, what are we doing? The two of you are
Step to the
across.
sides and try to get another person over here.
I
Yeah.
will attempt to jump.
Well, you don't have to attempt to
I
jump.
can
There's a
hold
rope.
the rope.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
there's
can,
rope? Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
they've got the rope. Yeah, you can make me a dex check going across. You're fine. What are we doing in this room?
Trying not to upset the stone golem.
No, well, it doesn't. Yeah, okay. Like I said, it looks like he's carved out of the floor.
I'm just being cautious.
Okay. Yep. Nothing happens. Y'all are in the room.
All right, let's get those other two over here, I guess.
Folinio says, "Go ahead,
About the
Quetzal.
rope this time.
Go ahead, Quetzal. You go across. I'll hang out back here and just hold on to the rope." See, there you go.
Reach down and try to open the drawer.
Grab the ring that's on. It's right there in front of you.
Yeah, it sure is. I'm gonna give it a shot.
You grab and you're pulling, and it's and then all of a sudden, the eyes of the dwarf statue light up, and these rays of magical light spring forth, shooting straight for you, Linder. I need a dexterity saving throw.
I bet you do.
Is this the Oracle of the South?
And you jump out of the way. Quetzal, he jumps out of the way, so now you're in the line of fire. Would you make me a dexterity saving throw, please? Oh, shit. You take 15 points of fire damage. So actually 5, because it soaked up your 10 hit points.
Is the stone knight still doing anything?
Not anymore. Once you let go of the ring, you'll step back. The eyes go dark again, and it just sits there.
Check for traps. See if it was a one shot. Where is that? What am I looking for?
Perception and the perception in the
Quite so, why don't you
tower.
move into the room?
Somebody want to drop me a inspiration or guidance?
Not really, but I will. There you go. You don't detect any traps.
All right, let's give it another shot.
Pull on it again.
Yes.
The eyes light up again and shoot right at you. I need another dexterity saving throw. Wham! Fire, magical fire slams into you, and then the eyes go dark again.
Can I grab the great or the weapon that the dwarf is?
It's stone. It's a welding about it. The whole structure is one big piece of stone. It's a battle axe, and he's got a mask on.
I want to try and break its arms off so I can take the battle axe.
You're not certain that you have enough. It's a very thick piece of stone.
Jump on top of the axe head.
It's not coming out of the axe head. It's coming out of his eyes, guys.
I know.
I was going to use the axe to break its head, though.
It is a very well piece. You're gonna have to have some stone tools and all that to do that. You would damage your weapons before you break off the head.
All right. How do you disable device in fire?
And the door doesn't move at all.
I have a useless dagger I can like scratch out its eyes with.
It's just they're hollow.
Oh, they're hollow? Oh,
Yeah, they're just hollow. They're just hollow concaves in his eyes. When you look,
Does someone have a mirror?
No.
yeah, these rays kind of shot out, and he just enveloped Linder and Quetzal with just flames. Magical fire just crackled all over him, and then it dies back down and stops.
Do not have a mirror. Got a lamp though.
Seems like of all of us, you'd have the mirror.
You'd think, but no.
Have you tried opening the door from the side? Maybe Kestrel can try.
Yeah, there's just the pull rings on the western side, and that you've got like I said, an adamantine trapdoor, and you can see that it definitely it looks like it covers
so the fire
something.
only shoots out when you pull up the ring, right?
That's what he's pulled twice on the ring, and
The trapdoor is made of wood, or
no, it's adamantine. It's metal.
adamantine. Oh, okay, I missed that part.
It looks, this looks like wood, but it's not supposed to be. So you've got there is a thin, lip around the whole thing. You've got a little crack, you can see the door separates from the stone.
Why haven't we been able to lift it? Is it like too heavy, or is it because of fire?
That just hasn't budged.
It hadn't
every
lifted.
time.
He grabs it and gets hit with fire and goes, "Ow, that hurt!" And let go. That hurt.
You said there was a thin lip around it?
Yeah, you can see it's a door. Between the stone and the metal, you can see a thin crack all the way around.
Do you want to try to pry it open?
Yeah, I guess we'll try to lift by the lip.
Who's doing what?
Polyneo should probably over here and come off to the side.
Polineo's
so
good.
he's
He steps back. He get out of the way because Because the statue's standing up and over the door, so it's kind of shot down. You know, it's a small angle, so it might if it would have gone all the way through, it probably would have hit somewhere out here. You know, straight line. At least because you were standing in front of it. You know.
Let's try lifting by the lips then.
I'm not in charge of this group.
What do you want me to roll for that?
I don't know. What are you trying to do again? Tell me what you do.
Lift it by the lip, trying to get my fingers in there and.
Okay. You reach down there. You take your dagger or something. You're trying to poke it down in there, and you're reaching, and all of a sudden you just hear out of the corner, just off the side of your ears, you're just, and this bolts of rays come out and angle right at you, and you must make me another dexterity saving throw.
You're fired.
Oh, you jump out of the way just in time, and the flame and all that crackles on the ground right here where you were standing, and it's kind of lit up for a while as the fire, you know, doesn't have anything to catch a hold of, but it's definitely, you can see it you know, emanating and then moving around and magical, and then all of a sudden it begins to slowly dissipate.
I'm going to search the statue for anything odd.
Make me a whatever investigation check. Make it in the tower.
Take a guidance die.
Oh, yeah, he gets his guidance.
Yep.
They got it to him, okay. You don't see anything at all.
I have an idea.
I'm ready to hear it.
I'm going to stand directly onto this thing.
She
Reach
steps
down and try to pull it.
She steps right on it.
Yep.
The eyes go. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Do you want to use your inspiration to re-roll it?
I will.
Okay. And you,
Beautiful.
which way are you hopping? The rays come out slamming and cascading all over the door.
Back where I was.
Yeah, and it just lights it up. Flames crackling, sizzling, and then it just, you know, about a minute or so it dies down.
Did it break the door?
No.
Darn.
I was really hoping the door was going to have spell reflection.
You see, you step on it, you banged on it, that door seems like it's impervious to any damage.
Does it look like there's any switches on the stone thing?
You can make me a investigation check.
Take an inspiration or a guidance die. I mean, keep saying inspiration. It's not mine. Where do I find?
I gave it to her.
Sweet.
Okay. Investigating.
Nothing comes. You see nothing out of the ordinary. You don't even. You know, both of y'all are looking at it, and it looks like the statue can't even be moved. It is seamed into the ground. Statue melds seamlessly with the floor.
Give it a look.
What are you looking for?
Anything. I don't know.
This is a pretty dwarf.
Attaching it to the mechanism on the door.
It's pretty. No, you don't see any. You don't see any cracks. You don't see any indentions. You do not see any. You know, you're looking at basically a 10-foot tall painted statue of an armored male dwarf wielding a battle axe, and he wears a mask.
Is the mask also melded into his face?
Yeah, it's all one big piece of stonework. Yep.
I'm going to look at the rest of the room.
Nothing else is in the room. The walls are blank, except for the scorch marks now. where the flames have hit things.
Looks like we probably have to go to the middle room first. I'm gonna try to go back across the rope. No idea what that says, but
Did you step on the door when you went across the room?
no.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Not that much of a doofus.
Oh, now that's debatable, folks. We should have a contest. All right, Linder says, forget this room. He's had enough of it. What about the rest of you? What about the rest of you scallywags?
I guess I'll follow him out.
Quetzal, Shadow.
If the ray hits me, will it make me stop trying to open the door?
No. You just burn.
I'm going to try and open the door and just let the ray hit me.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so he grabs the ring. Make me a dexterity saving throw. Oh. You take the full brunt. Uh-oh. What were you concentrating on?
That would have been Hunter's Mark.
Oh, okay. Then it doesn't matter. It's gone anyway. So you're bathed in fire. Y'all are watching him as his magical fire lifts him and burns him and sears him and all that. And he's pulling and pulling and pulling on the door. And nothing happens. Doesn't even budge.
Let's check the middle room first.
That hurt.
Maybe there's a clue in there. Instead of setting ourselves on fire more.
Yeah, Shadow can go. You're getting a little singed there, Shadow, because he's lit up pretty good right now next to you.
Oh,
I'm gonna go across. Sorry, Quetz.
Anything else, Quetzal?
No, I'm gonna go.
You feel like you've got a full body facial. You know, all those dead cells or skin cells and all that are gone. It's refreshing.
Well, now you've just got to peel off your charcoal mask.
Yeah. All right. You can, you're going to have to, well, oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to need a dex save, another dex save from you, Quetzal. Because you're going to have to jump and be Pendulum Boy again. All right. Slam into the wall down below. Damn, that's got to hurt.
Come on, Kets, man.
Okay. You move to the second hallway in the middle. That's only about a 15-foot wide gap there. Looks like possibly someone can make a running jump. Make it all the way over?
Rope attached.
Certainly.
we would, of course, get guidance.
Done. Who's going across?
Looks like it's going to be Kets, man.
Shadow, you jumping across? Okay.
Attempting to.
Yep. You run and you leap and you jump and you hit the ground and you make it, and then all of a sudden The floor begins to break away. I need a dex saving throw from you. All right. You step aside. Only 15 feet of it broke away this time.
Oh, not bad. I'm gonna jump after him.
You gonna land on him?
I mean, you
Well,
don't have to
no.
jump. We've got the rope.
Oh yeah, rope. There's rope.
Uh-huh.
There is a rope.
What are you doing, Shadow? Oh, you're just going, okay. Not much room there. And there's another
I'll keep moving back
adamantine
as I help
door
the-
staring
I will
at you.
Touch it.
Nothing happens.
Do I find any ways of opening it as far as I can?
No locks, no hinges, nothing.
Knock on it. Like, actually knock.
Nothing happens.
I guess I'll try to push it open.
Yeah, it doesn't budge at all.
What if we all just try to force it open?
You don't have enough room for y'all to get all in there.
We could battering ram against each other.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Use your head. Bam, bam, bam. You get a headache.
I'll see if I can find any way of getting my fingers on it somehow and lighting it open.
Negatory Ghost Rider. There's not a crack in the door at all.
I guess we go home.
Can Mage Hand pull the door?
You can mage hand to do what now?
Can Mage Hand open the door? Like pull on it?
There's nothing to grab a hold of.
Well, I
Or
mean, it's a
push on it?
Mage Hand. Can it go inside the wall?
You could try, I guess. That's what you're wanting to do.
I mean, it seems like a reasonably decent option at the moment.
Hand kind of goes into the door and you trying to reach on something and nothing happens.
I'm gonna send Mage Hand to the other side of the door.
Well, you think it went on the other side, but you can't see anything.
Alright. Try to push from the inside.
Nothing happens.
Lame. Well, we
He
can
doesn't
long
like my
rest-
rulings, you know.
We can try to long rest right here, and
Not Negatory Ghost Rider. Hasn't been a full day.
just stand here until we get tired.
If you think it's wise.
I think it's a pretty safe place. We can set watch
I would say
shifts.
we should probably be better for us to go back to one of the bigger rooms at the very least.
Alright, that seems fair. Should we just chill out in this hallway?
I guess so. We can play cards.
Huzzah!
I have cards.
Oh my lord.
I guess I'll do this pendulum thing.
Well, you can jump across. You're fairly certain that you see the floor kind of holds on both sides. Looks like what was
Okay.
crumbling away is already fallen. You're fine. Yeah. We're waiting here for another couple black oozes to come out of the wall. Okay, good. While y'all are sleeping? I like that idea.
You know what watch shifts are.
Yeah, but black oozes are stealthy. They can come from anywhere, Linder.
I don't believe you.
Even out of
It
your
happens sometimes.
ears. So we're going to waste the rest of the day
Yep.
sitting here. I can't wait for
there's
Mad
not much else we
Mage,
can do right now.
because y'all aren't going to be able to do that underground. I can't wait. Okay. You know you're under a clock, ticking clock. You're being chased. Just so you know.
You're a clock.
I
Jeff,
mean, it's either this or we run out of the city and just leave.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what's that, Kestrel?
before we go to sleep, I'm going to use a spell. It's called Alarm. Oh, wait, I do that right there. Just to be safe.
Gonna put it on the stairwell there in case someone sneaks up and come get you.
Yes. It's, what, 20?
Yeah, you know, they're gonna cry if I don't give them the rest, you know.
If a party wants to take a rest, they're gonna take a rest.
There, you're done. Everybody feels refreshed. You happy?
And safe.
Yes, very.
Uh-oh. 20 side. What's up, Alex and crew? Good to see the 20 sides group. We appreciate the raid. Everybody I want to go raid is always starting before me, so I can never return the favor. I have to come online and one of these days. We'll see who's streaming afterwards, but once we get a couple more shows going on, we will definitely come over and return the favor. You can count on me. But I do appreciate. Hope y'all's game was going well. They're in Mad Mage, I believe, tonight. They're playing. We've got a few more sessions here before they venture down underground to meet their doom. Because the lip they're giving the DM tonight. All right. You got your long rest.
I'm being pretty nice.
Tip. You go across. You're looking at a pretty door.
Knock.
The door, and it slides inward, opening into the room. And you see this. There are
Like that.
4 suits of rusted plate armor, sans helmets, sized for dwarfs, stand in each corner of this 20-foot high room. And they're just covered with cobwebs again. On the far wall, across from you, there is an inscription. And it says this.
Does it
Blah
matter?
blah 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 blah.
They're just feeling a little uppity today, folks. You know what? They need some damage to give them, some serious damage given to them. Folinial's not around.
Like Elvish or something.
Nope. Well, there you see dwarvish figures. You kind of think, duh. Anyway,
This is when we wish we had our dwarf back.
Yeah, it would. But he's off frolicking around.
Can guarantee you, as soon as I get access to tongues, oh boy.
You're gonna be scary. All right,
Really
yeah.
mighty terrifying.
That's all you see. Trying to think anything else. That's the only thing you see. The statue, the plates of armor, no helmets, and then this carved inscription on the far wall, and that is it.
There's been a lot of dwarf statues. They look important or anything? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
Well,
know
you wanted to check. These do look important, but the armor's really rusted out now.
I'm going to inspect them. Well, this one that I'm looking at.
If it had eyes, it would stare back at you longingly.
I'm sure it would.
It's old dwarven armor, draped in cobwebs.
Cool.
They look stately. The armor looks stately for some reason too, like it was important at one time.
Who's going to be the first one to poke one?
I'll poke this one.
Poke it with.
My claw.
You hit it, and the armor just kind of all falls apart and kind of shatters and makes a big mess on the floor. Way to go, Shadow. You just ruined it.
Well,
They get expensive, Cyber, but you keep watching. You get your XP back, and that's I think Wandering Monsters though don't they cost now? I don't remember. Let's see. What did I make them for? What is a Wandering Monster? But it's subscriber, you're good. Yeah, it's so who gets some Praters up? How many Praters you got there, Cyber?
Would.
Anyway, while what we're doing, yeah, you got a mess of armor on one of the piles. The other three just stare with their headless.
It looks like this door was this room was a diversion. Let's come back to this one and test knock on it.
It's gonna be really painful.
If I fail the dex check.
Are we throwing him across?
Yeah, throw Linder across.
Let's not throw me.
I'm waiting, folks. I take I'm just trying to tell a story for y'all, making it fun.
I think we need to hire a dwarf.
Doug,
Yeah,
yes,
we
dear.
know one once
how
that
long
was
did I
like
work
really
for
good with stone?
Okoria?
For quite a while,
So would I have picked up Dwarvish at any point
probably.
in my life?
Probably. Had you asked earlier.
I didn't think about it till now.
You're fine.
Okay, so everything we just saw, can I get a translation, please?
You have to go back and look at it again because now you just go, oh yeah, I just remember. I know dwarf.
Well, I'm already here. Okay.
You're gonna run. Runs across in that room, and where is it? Hold on, I lost my markers. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Okay, where's the okay. You read this, and it says, I just whispered it to you. Yeah.
Oh, hey guys, I sobered up and remembered I could read Dwarfish.
Make me a religion check. Make me a religion check with advantage, Kestrel.
Okay.
You will remember this.
What did it say?
It said, a secret never before told will part Dumathian's lips.
Dumathoan's lip.
Dumathoan's lips.
He's a dwarven god.
Of secrets, apparently.
So we need to say a secret?
That's what it seems.
wants to share?
Apparently not the group.
I don't think any of the stuff that I wrote down when we were character genning is actually a secret.
Nobody has a
I'm
secret.
trying to think
Wow,
of something
that's sad.
1 second.
I'm thinking.
Is it? No. I wonder if it needs to be literally something that you've never told anyone, or just something that nobody here knows.
I don't know. What are y'all gonna do?
I'm trying to read my backstory that I wrote, trying to refresh my memory.
Anyone? Bueller? Bueller?
Um,
No one in this group has any secrets.
1 second.
my very first crew, the first ship I ever had. We crashed and sank and everyone died. No one else knows this because they're dead.
The last word leaves your lips and you hear click, and over in the corner right here, unable to see it, detect it, it was so well hidden, a little circular trapdoor flips open, and you stare down and you see a spiral stone staircase descending into the darkness.
Let's never talk of this again, though.
I heard nothing.
Awesome.
Gentlemen, why don't you join us?
One of them is a mute and one of them is
Meow.
True.
He zooms right across.
We going down?
going down.
Going down, down, down.
It's going down for real.
I hope this is where we're supposed to go.
About to find out.
Otherwise, I re-traumatize myself for nothing.
And they never heard from us again.
Yep, what you see is it's just a deep. Let me make sure it descends, and y'all look down it, and your dark vision does not see the bottom of this staircase. It goes down and down and down.
Well, I mean, it is a vault.
Is it?
My question is, how would a gold dragon get in here?
Are we going down?
We're going down.
I'm heading down.
Progress.
Yeah. Hold your horses. All right.
I don't see any horses.
Yeah, I didn't bring my horse down.
You know what? You guys are funny.
Thanks.
All right. You have before, yes, you go down and you look and you will see you're deep underground, and you see these corridors left and north and south of you, and you are catching light at both ends of them coming around the corner.
I'll go up to the north and peek around.
You
I would do the same
move,
thing.
yeah, y'all can move, and you're seeing there's dust, kind of wafting in around, and you almost think it's sunlight is coming in, and you come around the corner there, and you see, what looks to be ornate columns support looks like a 30-foot high vaulted ceiling. And you look up and you can see that the ceiling is just adorned with these carvings of dwarves basking in the presence of their gods. And then you can see an alcove off here, and you just, look down and there's more light. And Linder, you look down and you can see kind of the same thing. And there's dust kind of, cascades through the bright light is coming from the ceiling. Looks like sunlight.
To be clear, that's not
I'll look around the corner.
arrow, that's just a distance check.
Yeah, it's just, you can see all the way down there. And same thing here. And you're seeing...
I'll look both ways.
Before crossing the street.
Of course, you never know when you might be hit by a dragon.
True.
I'll move in. You're beginning to, so you're looking and you see more, and you hear rustling coming from the west. You will see shadow. Make me a stealth roll.
Will do.
Yeah, so y'all look and you see the shaft, and you see, and you've got some golden. You look, Shadow. You look over and you can see over in this corner a large pile of golden treasure, and you'll get a look around, and you then see standing there, kind of with his head down, you see a dwarf, basically. Kind of, I'll show you. Looks like this. Hold on.
Yep.
You could have used them earlier.
A dwarf is just sitting there, kind of head bowed down, not looking up. got a staff in his hand. It looks like it's kind of, the staff has got, it looks like it's two dragons that are entwined around each other. One is red and one is gold.
Where is he standing?
He's standing, oh, sorry. I didn't identify him, did I?
You did not put him. There he is.
Okay. And he's sitting there, and then all of a sudden you kind of, he's breathing, and then all of a sudden it kind of stops for a second, and he kind of looks up and clears his throat a little. I wasn't expecting anyone. As you can see, this place is a mess. Perhaps you should come back later after I have tidied up a bit. And he kind of, you see him kind of push, he's got some gold coin under his feet and all that, and he kind of takes his foot and he kind of pushes him back like he's trying to, someone would like to push dirt under a rug. And he just stands there. Ah. Visitors.
Hello.
What brings you down so deep underground? I do not recognize you.
I work for Forest Grey. I came here to assist them in finding treasure.
This is what some would call a treasure, some would all call a doom or fool's errands, but all in the same. It has been here for some time.
Can we have it?
I'm afraid it may not leave this area. Unfortunately, it is, shall we say, hexed. And any chance to remove it would cause great harm to all those in the room here.
What about
like I said, it is a fool's errand. For whoever has sent you down here.
I'm pretty sure my bosses know what they're doing.
I'm inclined to trust the gold dragon.
What gold dragon?
He's a dragon?
Who? What?
Yeah.
I see no gold dragon here. Perhaps your eyes are deceiving you, good. Roll what?
I don't know, some kind of knowledge check.
Sure. What do you want to roll? You tell me what you're
Pretty
checking
sure
for.
he's a dragon.
You see before you a dwarf.
Yes, I do, but I'm pretty sure he's the dragon.
And how would you know that?
That's why I'm trying to figure out what to roll.
You're the one that's got to tell me what you think you're trying to determine.
I'm trying to determine if he's the dragon or not.
From what you see, he does not look like a dragon.
That's not a roll, that's just what you say to me.
You tell me what you want to roll.
Well, I want to roll a charisma check, but you probably won't let me.
Sure, you can roll a charisma check. Sure. You can roll it in the tower.
Can I get a guidance die for that?
Folinio, give you some guidance. Boom. There you go. One moment. What you see before you is a dwarf.
I'm aware.
Nothing that you can tell alerts you that you have a dragon standing before you.
Except for the staff of dragons.
Well, you all know, you heard something about there was a staff down here. That belonged to Nevervember also.
Times you wish you could just bring your personal knowledge into the game.
He says, yes, he says, he stares at you, you know. I am what you see before you, good Sir Elf.
Nevertheless, I'm inclined to trust this dwarf. What's the deal with the smaller thing going on behind?
I don't know. I'm trying to see if the other one doesn't show. I think that's just This is a third-party map, you know, and the only thing that I show you that says is that deep alcoves line the wall, and piled in one of them, which is what you see, is a vast golden trove. So I'm ignoring the one that's over behind y'all. I don't think that's supposed to be there.
I'm guessing that Quetzal is saying that to our dwarf.
Yes, I'm saying that to the person in front of me.
He nods his head. I understand many languages, good Sir Paladin. For I'm well versed in knowledge of lots of things. But for your friends here, it would be probably kinder, don't you think, to all speak one language that they all understand. Don't you believe so? No need to have secrets here. Like I've asked before, what brings you? Just the treasure alone? Certainly. Something like this that has such a wretched past and history about it is not your only goal.
'Tis but the call to adventure.
But there's plenty of venture around, and even above and all around us in the great Undermountain. Surely that calls you more than being here.
I still feel that this is important to bring that back up.
Well, unfortunately, good woman, removing even a single piece of this treasure would cause you great harm, believe me. And I'm here to warn you not. It was put here for more reasons than you will understand and that I can reveal. But it should remain here, out of sight of all those accursed beings who want to use it for their own will and good. I'm tempted to hold here so that you've got, so all of y'all, well, actually, I know Kessler, you're not going to be able to make it next week, but I know Brian would probably have a ton of questions also. And let y'all ponder what y'all want to do. Before y'all.
I'm actually kind of okay with that.
Yeah, so I think we will. Just to be fair, I know it kind of. I know. I'll tell you back of what goes on, so you don't leave. You aren't left hanging. You know, depending on what happens here. But yeah, let's hold for him. That also because depending on we're inside at least one, maybe 2 sessions left before y'all make plans. That will send you to Undermountain, and with Kestrel leaving us, we're going to need to fill that role with the player that we can bring in. So if y'all don't mind, we'll put it on pause here for the moment, and y'all can relay to Felinial and Discord what's going on, and then y'all can kind of plan, And I'll have him watch. He can just, all he really needs to be worried about is the last 10 minutes of this anyway. The rest of it was y'all trying to figure out what was going on in the rooms. But let's do that. Just be nice. Please.
Sounds good.
Cool. Okay. All right. Well, then, folks, we appreciate it. We will be back Friday night for Lost Mines of Phandelver as that group is finishing up that module. And we'll have some more changes in programming coming up. Plus, we'll have May the 20th. For anybody who hasn't been checking that out, I have the new initiative that I'm a part of, the WizCo group, and we will be broadcasting Monday night on the 20th, our first show on the Wizards of the Couch channel. So there's the Facebook page. Hop over there, give us a like, and keep up to date of what we're going to be doing, the four of us, as we bring on all these different sorts of people and topics and things like that. And we're going to be hosting it on that channel. Plus here, doing some stuff. And Praetor's Rejects will actually be doing some programming over there also. It's going to get really busy. So, but I'm looking forward to it. All right. Good job, folks. Kestrel, we're sorry we're going to miss you. But you're not. I know you're not going anywhere permanently. You're just having to deal out with work.
Yeah.
So she's not going anywhere. She likes playing on the channel. She likes the abuse. So good. All right. We'll hold. I'll reach out to Brian, let him know what's going on. I will finish out the XP. I promise to do that. Y'all will, either way, form or fashion, though, will be 5th level before you start the next module. Just so you know. So we'll definitely have a level up coming here no matter what. But anyway, from there, we'll call it a night. Thank you again, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you all on Friday. Take care.
Night.
Thanks all. Good night.